The first of 3 Japanese warships enters the Portsmouth Naval Dockyard. They belong to the Japanese Maritime Self-Defense Force Training Squadron, and this is their first port of call on their 5-month global deployment. For the next 4 days, the 180 cadets from these Japanese warships will be spending time with the young officers of the Royal Navy following the work they do. They'll also be visiting the Lord Mayor of the city and take time out to visit the historic Docklands and the naval base here in Portsmouth. The Royal Navy put on a warm welcome for their guests. As onlookers look intrigued by the rare sight of Japanese warships coming into the port, the rest of the world's eyes are on the country's Prime Minister. Shinzo Abe's coalition has won a solid majority in the country's upper house elections. He'll gain control of both chambers of parliament, and it could mean that a more nationalistic policy could be on the horizon. Rear Admiral Kitagawa is keen to express the importance of the Japanese self-defense force for the future.
Japan's location in the east of Asia is surrounded by many other countries with maritime forces. Among those are certain countries that very much give us cause for alarm for the maintenance of peace in our area. So the overriding objective of the Japanese self-defense force is to maintain the peace and security and stability of our mother country, Japan.
The Royal Navy has a lot in common with their Japanese counterparts.
Well, we have a strong relationship with them. First Sea Lord met with their Admiral in Singapore not very many months ago. We operate with them in the Indian Ocean and off the coast of Africa in the counter-piracy role, and they provide lots of information for us. We fly the similar aeroplanes. You know, they have the Merlin helicopter.
It's my first visit to the UK and it's fascinating. I want to develop my career in the Navy, so getting this deployment opportunity is very good background experience for me in order to do that.
It's exciting for me that both Britain and Japan are island nations with a strong dependence on their navy, and that gives me great pleasure to be here.
On Wednesday, the public will get the opportunity to experience the Japanese warships themselves as they're invited to climb aboard. The squadron's 40-strong military band will also be performing. Laura Hawkins, Forces News, Portsmouth.